We all need a mentor to help us achieve success in our lives.
Money is free right now. We're at the lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. What are you going to tell your grandchildren?
When it comes to business coaches, there's no one more legendary than Dan Peña. Now, let me tell you something. In this day and age, being a millionaire is the ultimate flex. It's like being a boss, a leader, a game changer. There are so many people trying to take your spot at the top, and one wrong move can send you tumbling down the charts, like recently happened to Kanye West. But Dan Peña knows how to play the game. He's made over $500 million in his lifetime, and he's helped countless others do the same. This guy is a straight up beast. If you want to learn from the best, Dan Peña is your man. But Dan wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was born in Florida, raised in East LA, and his family wasn't rolling in cash. But that didn't stop him from becoming one of the most successful business coaches in the world. And let me tell you, Peña's early life wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. He grew up in a rough part of town where crime and violence were just a way of life. He was acting out, getting in trouble with the law, and going to jail for alcohol-related incidents while he was still in high school. He was kicked out of school and even got expelled from the entire school district because it was just too darn arrogant. But he didn't let that hold him back. Instead, he went on to graduate from Reseda High School in 1963 and later from San Fernando Valley State College in 1971 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. His dad, who was a total badass by the way, didn't take any crap from his son. And you know what? It didn't work. Dan kept getting into trouble until he was named an officer by the US Congress. But then something clicked. Peña straightened out and he became the high-performance businessman that we all know and love today. He's an entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker, and he's helped tons of people achieve success in their own lives. Alright, before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button and turn on notifications so you never miss a thing. Now Dan's the founder of Quantum Leap Advantage, QLA, and he's known as the $50 billion man. That's right, 50 billion. This dude's got some serious entrepreneurial notoriety, and he's been teaching his QLA methodology for over 20 years at his 8-day castle seminar in Scotland. We can't really say for sure how much this dude's worth. He's got his assets in irrevocable trusts, so we can only estimate it's around 450 million bucks. But who cares about the numbers? This guy is a visionary, and he's got some sick methods and strategies to help you become more successful in business and life. This guy has accomplished so much that it's hard to even list it all. For example, his QLA system has helped his mentees and devotees create over $50 billion since 1993. He's also done deals with foreign governments like the Bank of England and the Vatican. He's mentored countless CEOs and even turned a pizza boy into a movie producer in just 6 years. And that's just scratching the surface. He's made over 100,000 business decisions and has been recognized as the best high-performance coach ever. He even joined forces with the CIA to overthrow a hostile foreign government. Yeah, you heard me right, the CIA. But that's not all. Dan also started a company called Great Western Resources with just $820 and turned it into a business worth over $450 million. They were all about natural resources like offshore and onshore drilling, and they even had 22 coal mines in the 80s. After he sold that company, he started a consulting company called the Guthrie Group. And get this, he's still the chairman of that company to this day. That's how you know he's a true boss. One of Dan's biggest flexes in life was buying the Guthrie Castle in Scotland. This place dates back to the 15th century, but he restored it to meet modern standards when he snagged it in '84 from the Guthrie fam. Since then, Dan's made a few upgrades, and in 2003, he opened it up as a wedding venue. But get this, the castle's been untouched for over 400 years. Crazy, right? And it's not just some random vacation spot for Dan. He's living there full-time as the only other resident besides the Guthrie clan. Now, if you're wondering how Dan got so rich, he's got his QLA seminar where he teaches you how to make bank with little to no money in just 6 to 8 years. It's an exclusive seminar. Dan only lets 24 people in at a time, and each person has to shell out 25 to 30 grand. Unfortunately, it's tough to find information about what exactly happens in the seminar. They've got everything locked down tighter than my abs, and there aren't a million reviews online like with other programs. But fear not, I did some digging and I found this QLA for Dummies section that gives you a general overview of what you need to know to become a successful money-making machine. Dan's story is all about working hard and dedicating yourself to your goals. He made a freaking $500 million fortune. That's some serious cash, and he did it by not being afraid to challenge the status quo. He's like, yo, your parents screwed you up, but you gotta choose the right friends because they play a major role in the person you become. Some of you might be like, Oh, that's nothing new, we've heard all of it before. But listen up, Dan's spitting straight facts here. Surrounding yourself with high performers, being confident, focusing on what you can control, creating affirmations, and dreaming big. These are the real keys to success. Dan Peña is a straight up legend. He worked his butt off to get to where he is today, and now he wants to share secrets with the world. If you want to learn how to make it big in the business world, you gotta check out Dan's book, The $1 Trillion Man. And get this, you don't even have to pay for it. That's right, it's available for free on his website, link down below. Dan's book is all about business acquisition, building your dream team, and expanding your empire. And he knows what he's talking about, bros. He's won a ton of awards, including the Telly, John Reagan, Inspirational Leadership, and Man of the Year awards. This dude is the real deal. He's spoken at some major universities and corporations like Oxford University, Dell, and the US Naval Academy, so you know he's got some serious clout. But wait, here's the best part. For our next video, we're gonna uncover another YouTube sensation who also knows a thing or two about making it big. That's right, I'm talking about the wonderful one and only Cody Sanchez and her tips on how to get rich building boring businesses. Sounds boring, but trust me, it's gonna be epic, so stay tuned.